Hey guys, Rob again, and just flying the little SBACH, and the conditions are absolutely perfect for flying. There's no wind, it's not too cold, and the sun's right behind me. So yeah, I've got a few things to do at home now, but I just can't resist flying. I've been flying all afternoon. And away we go. Let's reset the timer. Now I must pull this DX7 radio apart tonight because there's something sticking in the throttle. It's been a flawless radio, but for some reason, just the last few days, it's been sticking. It's as if there's some dirt or sand or something blocking the gimbal on the throttle. It gets very scratchy about the mid position. I don't know what caused that. Let's trim forward a bit on this thing. There we go, that's better. Just so nice to fly when it's calm like this. Look at that, it just tracks perfectly. Didn't have to do anything then, I just held a little bit of elevator and it just went around 2 loops just perfectly. Not even coming offline. Just a beautiful little aircraft. And look at that roll rate. I really don't know what is my favourite aeroplane anymore. I think they're all my favourites. The little MiG is great, but you know, this one just has so much better vertical performance. The other thing I like about this one, you can just be flying along and there's an outside loop and there's another one, and it just does those perfectly in track too. Responds so beautifully in this aircraft. I was flying the other day with my brother and his son's watching, and my poor brother, when we were teenagers and I was learning to fly these things, I used to force him to help me do range checks on my radios, and he was laughing at the way I was flying my my aircraft because he said the flying style hasn't changed in 20 years. I just fly them exactly the same as I used to. Look at that, just so straight. I just love flying when there's no wind. And this is the 200 milliamp hour battery, which is out of the Mini Striker actually. It's got a little bit more performance in this aircraft. It's just a tad heavier, but it doesn't seem to worry the aeroplane at all. Let me show you some of the spins. Yeah, look at that. And we'll try an outside spin, an inverted spin I should say. There you go, reverse it and recover. Beautiful little aircraft. Okay, there's the timer. I'll just bring it to land. I'll keep the video running. And I'm going to try it with one of the little nanotech batteries, one of these ones. I ordered a whole lot of extra ones and they seem to be pretty good, a little bit more powerful than the older ones I had. Okay, let's make this a quick changeover for you. Now, this battery's a fair bit lighter, so the aircraft's probably going to have a bit of better pitching performance. Start the timer again, and away we go. Yeah, I can feel straight away. It loops a lot tighter. I don't know if you can see that. still got enough power for basically unlimited vertical climbs. You can't ask for any better than that. It's just going up and it's not decelerating in its climb at all, and it's almost out of sight. So wow. Okay. Wow, that's climbing really well. I would have to say this little batch of Turnigy 180 milliamp hour nanotechs that I bought just recently, well, they seem to be a lot better than the older ones I had. I'm not sure if that's just because they're worn out, but no, it definitely performs really well in these ultra micros. Goes really well in the mini MiG as well. But I think that's broken because I was flying it this afternoon, and when I went to change the battery and try it again, the motor just wouldn't even run, so I probably need to change the EDF unit. Look at that, just such a tight little performer. There's an outside loop. Went offline a bit then, but I know I just accidentally put a touch of rudder in. Look at that, just perfect snap rolls. Wonderful aerodynamics going on there. And it's getting a bit cold, so I think this will be the final flight. Look at that, just climbs vertically. It's a tough little aeroplane, because that's probably what could break a real aeroplane, is a high speed, full power flick roll like that. That would actually break a real aeroplane, even some of the real aerobatic planes. This thing just holds together. Now the wind's picking up a bit. Sometimes I just kind of get into a trance when I'm flying these things, and I'm not really conscious of what I'm doing or even thinking about what I'm doing, but just watching the plane and it's just doing its own thing. Almost like I'm pushing the sticks randomly. Alright, there's the timer, we'll bring it into land. Thanks for watching.